Well, that's scary. No spooky faces. Oh! Hi friends, it's me, KillshotKitty, back again with another video. Today we're continuing on with Spirit Hunter Deathmark. I've been kind of on a return to Monkey Island binge, but because Fridays I really like doing spooky type of games, even on my Twitch channel, I wanted to keep doing Spirit Hunter, especially since we're almost done with it. We're in the final part to this DLC. If you would like to catch up on everything I've done Spirit Hunter Deathmark wise, I do have a playlist right here. Before we get started, I'd like to ask if you can please hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button and then hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of any other future videos. All right, friends, time for some spookies. Let's get this started. All right, let's see here. We're gonna rest. That's right, I have to investigate again tomorrow. Once I'm done looking things up, I should go to bed early. Okay. Huh? What is happening? I hear the rumble of something heavy moving around as I'm half asleep. Is someone here? My brain is too sluggish for thought. I couldn't say how long I slept. I remember it being dawn, but... Huh? A loud noise makes me spring upright. Oh! Young eyes are staring at me. I'm so sorry! I woke you up! Suzu? What are you doing here? The room was messy, so I thought I'd clean it for you. I'm sorry I didn't ask permission first. That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, are you awake? Oh, geez, are you a little too careless? Christy, you're here too? She shrugs and sighs dramatically, very nearly rolling her eyes at me. You left the front door unlocked. Were you out investigating until late? It's not good to sleep on the sofa. I guess I didn't have the energy to make it up to my bedroom last night. Was I that tired? Yeah, something like that. Take better care of yourself. Oh, do you want some coffee? No, I'm fine for now. More importantly, why are you here? Christy glances over at me and huffs. I'm dropping off reports from Mr. Detective. Oh, Mr. Detective? It must be research for Mashta's case. But who'd have thought Christy would listen to a request from Mashta? That man is the worst. The attitude he had when asking for a favor. If I didn't owe you, I'd have flat out told him no. Guess she didn't agree because she wanted to. I understand, but why is Suzu here too? I told her about my visit and invited her. We exchanged numbers a while back. Yes, she certainly surprised me, suddenly asking to be friends. It's the first time I've been friends with an adult. I didn't realize it was her talking. Oops. Christy whispers to me. I mean, I can't help but be worried. I have to make sure that creepy otaku isn't doing anything weird to her. They go after children sometimes. So that's why. She was worried because Ada's so forward. No, more likely because Suzu's too innocent. But I'm a little relieved. You didn't seem very well when I was here before, so I've been worried. Did I seem that bad? You look well now, though. I wish Ada could have come with us, but he's working at the factory today. It sounds like Ada started working seriously. It's never too late to start something. I hope he tries hard. So, moving on to the matter at hand. You heard how the owner of that hotel went missing, right? I have connections with the copy editor of that article, so I asked her. And sure enough, her expression clouds over. The hotel and rumors of its illegal services were juicy news for the media. They even knew that there was a mediator organization managing it. The reports looking into the flow of cash actually got some concrete proof. This telling of the story is fascinating because Christy used to be in the media herself. The things recorded in the guest books we found may have been connected, but before we talk more about it... Suzu, sorry, but would you mind doing some more cleaning? I've been putting it off for a long time, so the second floor is a giant mess too. Oh, okay, I can do that. I'll borrow your cleaning supplies then. Suzu skips up the stairs. Christy seems to immediately catch on. Not exactly a topic for kids' ears, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. No, it really is messy up there. Anyway, tell me more. Yes, so the media at the time should have been pursuing the heart of the matter, but it's like this case was hardly reported on. The media caught wind of the stories, so the police should have been briefed on it as well. And yet, what took place as masquerade is shrouded in darkness. It seems something's behind all this. Behind? How do you mean? I don't know if this is true or not, but they had a whole list of all of Masquerade's customers. Famous politicians and businessmen were on it. And that reporter who got the proof up and went missing, a number of freelancers on the case also went missing apparently. That's horrible. Those are the only words I can find to describe it. You're telling me it's an outrage to silence those who are seeking the truth. It's bad, but it'd at least be a little better if it was the work of regular humans. The work of regular humans? What do you mean by that? Exactly what it sounds like. The truth is. I tell Christy about what happened yesterday, what we found in the hotel, and what happened to Hidu. The color drains from Christy's face until she's as white as a sheet. Suzu, we're leaving. With her sudden yell, Christy stands up and prepares to leave. What? What's wrong? No one told me. What? No one said a single thing about spirits like that being involved. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm never going to face a spirit again. And I'm not just thinking about me. I don't want Suzu going through that either. Thinking about it, it makes sense. No one has the right to drag Christy and Suzu into a case like this, especially me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you involved. The research you've done is enough, so don't concern yourself about it anymore. Christy looks at me in stunned surprise. No, I should be the one apologizing. I owe you. You did everything you could to save us. But we... Is something the matter? Suzu re-enters the room, head tilted in confusion. I just remembered something I have to do, so we need to leave. Sorry. You can keep cleaning next time, okay? Okay, I understand. Suzu nods, though she looks suspicious. She's very perceptive. She has to have picked up the strained air between us. Well then, see you, Mr. Ishiki. Right, thanks for coming all this way. You were a great help. I'm very grateful. Christy quickly bows to me, her expression inscrutable. Excuse us. I'll come again sometime, okay? Suzu puts her hands together and bows politely. Then she whispers in my ear so Christy can't overhear. I'm so sorry. I caught a little bit of what you were talking about earlier, so I contacted Ada. I'm sure he'll be helpful. Oh. To be honest, I can't imagine Ada being very useful, but Suzu has good intentions, so I nod. Thanks, that helps. She's so sweet. I do my best to smile as I see them out of the mansion. I need to get ready soon and head out. New info is headed to the spirit file. Christy's information. Okay. I didn't think it would go for 2 days straight, but it's sprinkling again tonight. Gotta set the mood for the investigation, huh? Mother Nature is just taunting me. As the time comes to get the search started, 2 figures finally appear. Hey, right on time. Did you get any sleep? Damon looks exhausted, probably as a result of everything that happened last night.
Hello!
Howdy, it's my turn today. Do this, we shall. Banshee? I honestly never expected Banshee Ito to come help, but he definitely has some spiritual powers. Yasuoka's judgment is on point. But more importantly, how is Hidu doing? She's stable. She's showing no adverse symptoms, but she hasn't regained consciousness and she's exhausted a lot of energy. Even being optimistic, it isn't good. At this rate, her life could be in danger. Is that so? I was prepared for bad news, but the situation sounds exceedingly dire laid out like that. The problem is we don't know the cause. We suspect poison, but without knowing what kind, there's nothing we can do. What's worse is we can't find a puncture wound for the injection point. You can't give her serum? Isn't that normally what you give patients when there's poison? Damon looks exasperated, or rather frustrated as he shakes his head. So just try random antitoxins? Sure, if we want to kill her, go right ahead. Even if we could get our hands on the poison, it'd take some time to create the serum. We'd be too late. So there's nothing we can do. If we had just something kind of clue. Some of the translations throwing me off a little bit. I look up at the hotel bask in a sea of neon. There isn't much hope, but we cannot despair either. Oh, that's right, just so you know. Damon looks over at me. There was no mark on Hiru's body. I see. Which means that the nightmare isn't starting again. I sigh in relief, the frozen chunk of fear in my chest melting away. I did some investigating on that myself, actually. I went to the warehouse last night. Huh. And what did you find? Nothing had changed. That Palonia box was still sealed. Is that right? Ooh, well that's good. That's the first good news I've heard in a while.
Come on, you two! How long are you gonna stand around chit-chatting? Let's get going already!
Right. Sorry for making you wait. This is everyone for today, right? I hesitate for a second as Ada comes to mind. But this is all of us. Let's get started.
Good, time to get him moving.
He's so energetic that it's more worrying than reassuring. Why is Banshee this fired up? Just an FYI, the old man? This place may be abandoned, but stealing is a crime. An ex-detective gave us a request. If you do anything illegal...
How dare you? I don't go around stealing things. I'm helping out of the goodness of my heart. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's get to searching.
Sounds like Damon hit the bullseye. Banshee rushes ahead into the hotel as if trying to get away. As troublesome as ever. Well, he's at least reliable at times like these. By the way, Yoshiki, may I ask you to do something for me? No need to be so formal about it. If something were to happen to me, please move Hiru to another hospital at once. I've spoken to another doctor I know. Okay. And if I start acting strangely, I'll leave myself in your hands, Damon. Yes, of course. And what will we do if we're both done in? Good question. Guess it'll be up to that grumpy detective. Right, let's take care of him. Take care of it. Come on, we can't let that guy wander alone. All right. Whoa, it's still all fancy in here. Banshee's cheerful voice hits us as soon as we step inside.
Maybe I could make this my second home. Oh, what's his glasses case about?
Talking to himself, he starts rummaging around. I already warned you once, old man. We're not here to play. I don't think Banshee's listening. As Banshee putters around by himself, he reminds me of what happened to Hiru yesterday. We should stick together as much as possible. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, you're right. Hey, old man, are you listening?
I have ears.
He hears us all right, but clearly won't listen. Good grief. So Yoshiki, you searched up to the 3rd floor yesterday, which means we should look through the 4th floor and above today. Yeah, that's right, but... Is there a problem with that plan? When we went up the stairs to the 4th floor, we just ended up back on the 3rd again. I tell them about the mysterious phenomenon we encountered yesterday. Are you sure you weren't just confused? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was real. Then we're in trouble. Is there no other way to get to the 4th floor?
What are you talking about? There's a way right over there. Easy.
Banshee unexpectedly butts in. What do you mean?
That thing right there, see? Do you bumpkins not know what an elevator is?
Damon lets out an irritated groan. Old man, you know elevators need electricity to work, don't you? Do you think this hotel has any power?
If there isn't any, then all you have to do is make it so that there is. There's devices that control electricity. I should know. I'm an expert.
Oh, really? Is that so? The boxes we saw last time. Damon sighs. I think he's lost the will to argue.
Guess I'll just have to find the device thing myself then.
He heads off, and after I had told him not to wander away from the others. I just asked you not to go off by yourself. Banshee, I'm begging you, stay. I don't get to finish my sentence. Uh-oh. A splitting pain pierces my head and I fall to my knees. Uh-oh. Ugh! Ugh! Yoshiki, what's wrong? My head suddenly... Do you get chronic migraines? Do you have any medicine on you? No, I don't think that's it. My head is just throbbing. A pulsing headache. If you don't have any medicine, then icing it is best. I'll go buy something from the vending machine. Sit here until I come back. Don't try to stand. You would fall over. I sink to the floor, unable to even reply. So everyone's going by themselves? Before long, Damon returns with a cold bottle of water, but... strangely enough, my headache completely vanished while he was gone. It's hard to believe that a pain that intense would disappear so easily, but it did. Damon doesn't seem particularly surprised when I tell him. No, it's not that odd. After all, we haven't clarified what caused the headache in the first place. I'm sure it's just exhaustion. You didn't sleep much yesterday, did you? That's true. I can't exactly say what I got much rest. When you're under continuous stress, it's impossible to get sudden headaches. Once you get home, you should take a bath or something and relax. Okay, I'll try that. All of that's common sense, but it carries weight coming from a doctor. By the way, Damon looks around puzzled. Where's old man Banshee? Huh? I whip my head around searching, but Banshee is nowhere to be found. Geez, already I give up. I bet we'll find him soon. Let's hope so. I'm quite worried. But there's nothing we can do. We'll let him do what he wants. As long as it's a proper investigation, the detective should have no complaints. Yeah, let's go. It's an object with a metal cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device, which is what I was talking about. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's a display case holding various products. A painting is clearly out of place among them. Huh? Masquerade wife. Oh, yeah. Alright, I think it's all gonna have the same explanations from last time, so I'm just gonna open the door to the emergency staircase. Okay, go up. Alright. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. I think this was the... Yes. I think this bed... I couldn't move it before. I see what looks like paper under the bed. I try pulling on it, but it doesn't budge. I'll have to lift the bed up a little more if I want to get it out. What do you think? Can you lift this? Well, I can at least hold it up. I'll just have to give it a try. Make sure you don't hurt your back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We both lift the bed up together. I managed to drag the object out with my foot. I've got it. Oh, I've got it. We can put it down now. Woo, I worked up a sweat. So what did you find? Got contraceptive. Oh my. Huh. Strange it hasn't been found until now. Well, at least it hasn't been used. The heck? Oh, it's a condom. I immediately thought like birth control. That's funny. All right, so last time I couldn't get this elevator open, so I tried pulling on the elevator door. It moves slightly if I put all my weight into it. It's impossible to open it alone, but if I had some help, I might be able to force it open. Want to give it a try? Lend me a hand. All right, I'll show you what I'm capable of now that I'm gotten healthier. On my count. 1, 2. We muster all of our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the doors open. Then... Oh. Whoa. There's the sound of something snapping and the door suddenly slide open. Did we break it? Maybe. It's probably still okay. But now we can search inside the elevator. Let's go on in. I wouldn't trust going in there. I'm just... Okay. All right. Manually opening the door with my hands and stepping in feels really weird. Damon consciously closes the door once he comes inside. Doesn't leaving an elevator door open concern you? True. I think it was just habit that I didn't think about it. Still, are those spider webs on the ceiling? Sure is. Yeah, looks like it. An enclosed area such as this would be a good place to spin a web. Now then, wherever would you check first? These are cables running out of the hole in the top. Looks like a light used to be here, but was taken down for whatever reason. Well, that's scary. No spooky faces. Oh! No spooky faces, right? All right. It's a hotel floor guide. It lists room numbers from the first floor to the 6th. Touching it coats my fingers with dust. So the VIP room is on the 6th floor? It's the only one with a different color. Oh, I guess so. All right. There's a small keyhole above the operating buttons. I touch the keyhole. Seems like when it's turned, it will switch something. Okay. It's the elevator button panel. There are buttons for the first floor to the 5th. I push one of the buttons. As I thought, nothing happens. Wait, is it just me or something off? It is indeed odd. Yeah, it's missing number 6. The buttons only go up to the 5th floor. And yet... the floor guide says there's a 6th floor. Well, that is quite interesting. Maybe you can only get to the 6th floor by using the stairs? I don't think so. It says the 6th floor has the deluxe suite. I've never heard of a VIP room that can only be... that you can only get to by using the stairs. That's a good point. They wouldn't make their guests of honor use the stairs. But then... what does this discrepancy mean? That there might be another elevator? I suddenly remember how Banshee was fixated on the elevator, like he somehow knew it had held a secret all along. Did he used to work here? In the end, we'll just have to try to get it moving. Huh? Get what moving? This elevator, like what Banshee was saying. Huh. Damon stares at me, his face a mask of utter disbelief. You know Banshee has mysterious powers. Maybe we just need to bet on them. Though his idea has a huge hole in it. The problem is we go about getting it to move. I don't have the slightest idea. I see now. I thought he was going to get irritated with me, but Damon thinks about something for a while. Then he slowly starts talking. Yoshiki, to be honest, I've been giving it a lot of thought since then. A lot of thought to what? Why we survived? Or more, why the spirits were vanquished? I've been considering the reason. It's surprising to hear him talk about that. He speaks as if recounting something painful. The reason why? It's clear that nothing physical was behind it. I get the feeling they were vanquished for a more meaningful reason. Otherwise, that soldier wouldn't have crumbled just from one hit with a chisel, which leads me to one answer. The fights we experienced with the spirits weren't actual fights. More rituals with certain conventions. Rituals? That makes sense. Yes, just like religious ceremonies, rituals that are presented to the spirits. A ritual is a reenactment of something. Obviously, it doesn't actually take place, but maybe going through the motion satisfies those on the other side. Then one's purpose is accomplished. In our case, the spirits were vanquished. Then the marks disappeared. It's all conceptual, but it's a convincing argument, especially for those with personal experience. For example, we vanquished Hanahiko with lipstick and a hand mirror. but we were essentially reenacting her memories of his mother. And if you define a ritual as a reenactment, then that mean our fights were rituals. I understand that, but... I'll say, how does that relate to now? We must fix the elevator, that much is clear, but perhaps we only need a ritual. In other words, go through the motions. So he's saying we need to perform some kind of ritual to get the elevator moving? It's almost like playing house. This isn't playtime, rituals are serious. No adult would get excited over a groundbreaking ceremony. Right. True. If this is the work of a being caught up in some delusion like the spirits, a ritual might make something happen. The investigation was entrusted to you, therefore I leave the decision to you. New info is added to spirit file. Repairing ritual? Oh boy. Okay. No faces anymore? That's good. Okay. Alright. I love the sounds in this game. It's so good. Alright. Sorry, I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure. Alright. Go up. When we return to the third floor.
This is interesting.
I knew it. Banshee is there. He's appreciating a painting on the wall and mumbling something. Oh. What's so interesting about this painting? What are you doing? You aren't planning on stealing that, are you?
Even if I can tell this painting ain't worth a dime, I was just giving it a good look-see. These paintings seem to have a specific order to view them. See, I thought that too. See you. I'm gonna go look somewhere else.
Okay. Banshee disappears toward the stairs. There was a weird static going on, I think, while he was talking, wasn't there? Okay. Oh, I've never been in here. I don't think. I don't remember any of this. What was that? Inside the glass case are whips and ropes. They're rather shoddily made. I doubt they would survive being used. There's an unnatural space along the wall. Going by the stain, it's likely something once hung here. A Spanish donkey lies in this corner of the room. I don't want to imagine what it was used for. The parts that looks like it was the neck is broken and the head is missing. Ooh, they were into some kinky stuff in here. Very kinky. Okay. There's a door leading into the bathroom, but it won't open, so it must be broken. I put my hand on the door and try pulling, but it doesn't move at all. I see. Try opening it while pushing from the other direction. Which direction is that? One not involved with it opening or closing, so from the side. Try pulling on the frame again, and I'll try out my idea. I pull on it again as I'm told. Damon puts his hand on the side of the knob and leans his weight toward the hinge. Then, the door, which was stubbornly refused to open, now abruptly pops open. Oh! Wow, it actually opened. Just a little life wisdom. I live in an old traditional house, so I deal with my fair share of troublesome doors. Makes sense. You never know what's going to come in handy. There might be something inside. After all, this guest room seems different. Yeah, we should be careful. Please don't let there be ghosts. Oh, back. Ah! Freaking knew it. There's a bathroom sectioned off with glass. It looks like it was a rather extravagant bathtub. I step inside and dig around in the bathtub. I immediately notice a large object that looks like a small log. What's this? I stare at it until I realize what it is. I got wooden horse head. What? Damon seems shocked. It might be a little late to be saying this, but you really are impressive, Yoshiki. What? Okay. The toilet section off with a glass door. I go inside and flush the toilet. The toilet lets out a horrible coughing noise and spits up some black water. Blech! When I look up, I notice something stuck on the side of the tank. Found a worn out talisman. Oh! Yay! This works for me. There's a shelf stuck to the wall. I check through all the bottles on the shelf. I find a tube that still has something left inside. Maybe toothpaste? I look at the label. Got Vaseline. White petroleum, huh? It's used as lubricant and moisturizers. Huh, might come in handy. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's here? There are dark red stains by the sink drain. It seems to be dried blood. Someone must have lost a lot of blood going by how much is on the floor. What the hell happened here? For real. There are a lot of bloody handprints on here too, and it's like they didn't even mention it. Okay, out we go. Not gonna look around because I don't want to see more ghosties. All right. Well, we figured that out. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to see more ghosties, and then I look around anyway. It's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Oh. Why is there so much hair on here? I open the cover and peek inside. I don't know the actual name for it, but I find a device that looks like a circuit board. Of course, it's broken. We'll have to fix it if we want to get the elevator moving. Just like the old man said, it normally doesn't move without electricity. Of course, we don't have to actually fix it. So long as we can get it moving. We'll only be performing a repairing ritual. That's all we can do. By the way, Yoshiki. Damon's face pales further as he groans. There's stuff hanging everywhere. I think it's human hair. Sweat drips down my back. It certainly looks that way. Well, we can only ignore it for now. Yeah, good idea. Trying to put it from my mind, I reach out to the circuit board. Just then I notice something weird. That this is exposed? What's that noise? When I hold my head close to the circuit board, I hear a faint buzzing. Oh! This would have zapped us! It's coming from the circuit board. Something might be vibrating inside it. That's often the case with electrical devices. You're right, it's vibrating. Touching the case with my fingers, I can feel the vibration. He was right, the board is vibrating. So that must be why. Damon nods to himself. There aren't any spider webs here. What do you mean? Nothing. I'd expected this place to be covered with spider webs like the elevator. It was strange to see it wasn't. It's probably because of this noise. Spiders hate small vibrations like this. I've heard that's why they don't spin webs by motors or things like that. Huh. It's not really relevant. Now, what should we do about this? New info is added to the circuit breaker. I try pressing the switch, but it's broken, so I can't get it to stay. If I had something like a rubber band, I might be able to keep it in place. Oh! Will a condom work? I take out the contraceptive. This isn't its original purpose, but it's still rubber. If I stretch it, it would work like a rubber band. I stretch the contraceptive with both hands and hook it to the switch. It takes more strength than I expected. I managed to connect the ends and fix the switch in place. Oh, you're pretty imaginative. I used the contraceptive to repair the circuit breaker. Nice! So, I guess we'll just go back down and see if we fix the elevator? Maybe? Because I'm sure there's an actual switch down here. Yes.
More hair. It's a damaged circuit breaker. I try moving the switch. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Cool. I take out the mini massager. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. Now it just looks silly. Credit card? I take out the credit card. But what do I do with it? I don't have any particular good ideas. Spoon? I take out the spoon and place it on the bar. Oh! For metal! I'm stupid. Metal conducts electricity, right? Yes. Yes, it does. I see. So electricity will be able to pass through that. Yeah, I'm not sure it'll actually work, though. It might be enough for what we're trying to accomplish right now. I force the spoon behind the copper bar, and it sticks in place rather nicely. I use the spoon to repair the circuit breaker. So is the elevator working now? Oh. You can take it off? Okay. All right. All right, so let's see if the elevator works. Oh, I almost freaked out because I was like, nothing's popping up. There's a ghost in there. All right, let's see then. There's a small keyhole above the operating buttons. I take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check the keys on it. I find a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. I stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn it to the on position, but I can't turn it. It doesn't seem lubricated enough. If I try to force it, it might break. I think that's the right key, but you might need to put some oil on it. Okay. Luckily, we found Vaseline. I smear the Vaseline around the keyhole. It's nothing more than a replacement for oil, but it might help the key slide better. All right. I take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check the keys on it. Yes. Yes. Something clicks. Then. Whoa! The elevator automatically moves to the first floor. Damon groans as he wipes sweat off his face. I can't believe it. It actually moved. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested we do a ritual. I suppose so. Still, I'm shocked. But now, finally. Yeah, we might be able to go around the third floor. Exactly. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. The elevator has stopped at the fourth floor. Are we actually there, though? Looks like we managed to make it up here. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. In we go. The gloomy hallway stretches out ahead of us. It doesn't look at all different from the lower floors. Uh-oh. Oh no. Huh? It's her. A red raincoat appears in the darkness. My grip on the flashlight becomes sweaty. That's... Damon takes a step back. Sir, other people are unnecessary. You're the only one I want to see, sir. I don't like gross or scary things. She's calling me sir again. She seems like she'll listen to what I have to say. I should try asking her something this time. Anything, really. I just need a clue. Anything that can help Hiru, who's suffering in pain at this very moment. Okay. Mind made up, I take a deep breath, but...
Damon stumbles over something and falls. What? Hey, are you okay? Sorry, nothing's wrong. Huh? Damon falls silent as he tries to stand. I look over at him and immediately see it. The thing Damon stumbled over is... Ah! Damon instinctively scrambles back. Banshee? What is that? Something that looks like a giant cocoon is sticking to the floor. I can see a scarf and hat entangled in the glittering thread. They look familiar. No, it can't be. Banshee? Old man, are you kidding? Banshee, can you hear me? Please say something. I hear a muffled voice from the cocoon. He's alive. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Spiders. I quickly move to shoo them away, but I see a red figure out of the corner of my eye. Uh-oh. Gah! Damon's so panicked he's unintelligible, but I know what he's trying to say. Escaping to the elevator is our only choice. Go, go! How are we supposed to get Banshee? Together we rip Banshee up, okay, off the floor. Carrying him like a log, we stumble to the elevator. We fall into the elevator and repeatedly slam the button for the first floor. Banshee, can you hear me? Say something! Oops, Damon tries to give Banshee medical treatment. Damn it, he's no longer responding. His body's going rigid. As Damon focuses on helping Banshee, I see something black squirming by his shoulder. Damon? No, 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 no. Huh? Ah! I blink and suddenly the entire elevator is filled with wriggling shadows. They come in one after another. Oh no. The heck? That's what I do, yell loudly. I bend over and yell loud enough to wreck my throat. The spiders visible stop moving for the vibrations of the yelling. Okay. The thing I tried to use on the electric panel, the massager. Hold on. They're still coming. We need something stronger. Yes! I take the massager out of my bag, press it against the wall and turn it on. A growling vibration runs through the walls. The spiders suddenly start acting strangely. Oh, thank God. The creatures vanish instantly as if they'd only been a mirage. What's going on? Yeah, I was desperate, but I can't believe that thing had a big enough vibration to scare them. As I'm puzzling out why. Huh? Something slams into the elevator door hard. Hurry up and get the elevator going. Right, I need to hit a button. But then I realized I already pushed the button a ton of times. I press the button for the first floor again. It only clicks. This metal box is stranding us. Why isn't it moving? No, 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 no. Whoa! It's her! Hurry, hurry! It's obvious who she is. Move, move, move. I pray silently as I jam the button. Then... Huh? We stumble out of the elevator without checking to see where we stopped. Thank goodness. We're in the first floor lobby. Did we escape? Oh. Yeah. For whatever reason, the elevator decided to move at the very last second. I doubt my praying actually worked, but I'm not sure what happened, but I think we're safe. I breathe a sigh of relief, and a figure appears in the gloom. Ada, I think you just saved us. Well, why are you guys in there? Ada? You're both covered in sweat. Did something happen? Of course something. Huh? Wait, Ada, did you call the elevator down here?
What? Yeah, I mean, it looked like it worked, so did I do something wrong?
Ada holds himself back timidly. It sounds like he thinks I'm mad at him. Huh. Damon silently steps up to him, then suddenly gives him a hug. Thank you, Ada. Well done. If you hadn't been here, we would have... True, we couldn't have asked for better timing. I can't be more grateful that Suzu contacted Ada. What's most important right now? Oh, that's right. He needs emergency treatment. Come help me with him, Ada.
Okay.
Completely clueless, Ada helps us drag the white lump out of the elevator.
What is this creepy thing?
I hesitate for a moment before I reply, but he should know. Banshee Ito, the old man from the underground shelter.
What?
Whoa, idiot, don't drop him! That's funny. I don't get back to Kujo Mansion until almost midnight. My exhausted body groans in pain as I collapse onto the sofa. My head feels heavy, like it's in a fog. To top it off, things are worse than yesterday now. Banshee was sent to Damon's hospital and immediately admitted. He's no longer conscious, and untrained eyes would say he's just sleeping, but he's actually falling into a deep coma. His condition is very serious. To be honest, I wanted to go along and do something to help, but Damon chased me out of the hospital. He said I'm overworked and sleep deprived. Ada stayed behind at least. Not that he's replacing me, but it's good he's there. I'm frustrated with myself for thinking he'd be useless. Once everything is over, I definitely need to thank Suzu. Aw. First Hiro, and now Banshee. At this rate, even if I keep investigating, if I don't find any clues, thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Those two might never recover, and that's just assuming their conditions stabilize. If they get worse, something even more terrible could happen. I put my head in my hands and sigh. The red raincoat flashes in the darkness. What should I do? How do I have to keep investigating tomorrow. Once I finish looking through these documents, I should head straight to bed. All right, looks like a good time to stop, actually. Yes, we'll finish this next time then. All right, friends, and that's it for today's video. There were a lot of spooky images in that one. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, so seeing those spiders was not great. I'm probably gonna have to put a warning at the beginning of the video just for anybody who has arachnophobia, because me having arachnophobia, I don't have like a really horrible fear of like pictures of spiders, but if I see an actual spider or a scorpion, I'm like nah. But I know some of those images can be really bad, so I'll put a trigger warning in the front. All right, we're gonna continue on with this next Friday. So if you want to catch the next episode to Spirit Hunter Deathmark, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want, so you can be notified when it comes out. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching until this point, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!